can proudly say that I have created such healthy habits and a beautiful lifestyle for myself. I can't say that I'm proud of my morning routine. I have tried so many times to get back into a routine, to be the type of person that wakes up early in the morning, and without a doubt, I always end up sleeping in sooner rather than later and just falling off of that schedule, rolling right out of bed and straight into work, not getting changed properly in the morning from my comfy PJs, or skipping breakfast, just not taking care of myself the way that I should when it's before 9 a.m. And it's something I'm really working on and something I want to be honest about as well. I think with social media, we can all just show the highlight of our life and share the best parts of ourselves. And while this video looks extremely aesthetically pleasing and is definitely a vision board of a video for myself, it's not my daily routine and it's something I'm working on. So hopefully this inspires you to give yourself a little bit of grace and also know that you can change your life literally at any moment. Good morning, cuties. I just made myself my matcha. So last night I was thinking about it and I watched a morning routine and it inspired me to have a good morning routine this morning. So I was like, maybe I should film the process of me trying to work on having a better morning routine. So this definitely doesn't look like every day, but it is really nice when I actually make it happen for myself. I find it easier to feel inspired by the morning and also have some sort of accountability because I'm like, okay, they're watching, so you have to get up. I do think romanticizing your mornings is really nice and it's beneficial when you do it, but it's not always realistic, and at least for myself, just because I'm not a morning person, and I keep affirming that to myself. Maybe I need to stop putting that out there. Let me know how you guys feel about mornings. Are you someone that really enjoys your mornings, or are you more like me where you prefer, nighttime? You have a lot of energy at night, and in the mornings you feel like, do I have to? And you prefer to sleep in. Another thing, I haven't checked my phone this morning, which has been really nice, and it's not usually the way I do things. Busy day. Literally something from 8:30 until 8 p.m. Gonna be a good day. I'm excited. I think I'm going to just sit with myself and kind of meditate in a more casual sense. Let myself feel into my thoughts and also clear my mind, focus on my breath, do the whole thing, just check in with myself. A little piece of rye toast with a fried egg, some hot honey and butter, and then a little apricot yogurt. This will keep me full until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock usually. I've been reading All About Love. It's definitely one of those books that's taking me a long time to get through because I've just been slowly reading it, forgetting about it, coming back to it. But it's really, really good. I expected it to be more about romantic love when I first got it, and it really isn't. It's about all kinds of love, love in the sense of it being what we all come from, love in terms of our own love in terms of as a whole, in the world, as a society, having love for one another, for family, for friends. There is one chapter I think on romantic relationships. Even in that that chapter, it's really interesting the way that she puts it and the way that she really breaks down what love is when it comes from truth and not a struggle for power or a struggle for ownership over somebody or whatever. It's an interesting book and I've been really liking it, so I think I might read a chapter if I have some time after this. It's now 9 a.m. and I'm about to get into work. Wishing you all the best of luck if you're watching this and you're literally laying in bed right now, not able to get up. Just do it. I feel like there's only so many steps you can take in order to start doing something, or only so many videos you can watch, or instructions on how to do something before you can actually have to actually just start. And so that would be my advice to you right now is just count to 3 and stand up. 1, 2, 3, get out of bed. Wishing you all the best, all the love, and yeah, fingers crossed this becomes more of a normal routine rather than like a once in a month or once in a blue moon thing. Hi, cutie. Good morning, guys. It's Monday. Working from home. Your outfits range from medium put together, which is this. It's like a sweater layered with a shirt, but you still have sweatpants on. And then there's also the days where you really are like blazered up. And then there's the days where you're not quite still in pajamas, but your clothes might as well be pajamas. I want to share my work from home outfits. I wish I could see more examples online of what people wear at home when they're working. And I don't mean the ugly outfits. Like I don't mean easy sweatpants because that's just like a given. And I don't mean like when you're fully dressed up and uncomfortable. I mean like those outfits that make you feel like you're still in pajamas, but visually you still look a little bit more put together, especially on like a Zoom call. The Christmas decor is all gone and now I'm really seeing how absolutely plain and white my house is. Not this side, but when you flip this way, it just looks very bare. So anyways, on Amazon last night, I just ordered some like acrylic shelves and I'm gonna hang my records right here. I also bought this full like drill set because I have been living on my own for, oh my gosh, wait. Moved out when I was 18, so 19. Is that right? Like 6 or 7 years. Holy crap, I've been living on my own for 6 or 7 years. I've been living without a roommate or anything for, I guess, 4 years. That's insane. Anyways, time goes fast, but I've been living on my own for so long and I don't have like a drill. So I always have to wait for someone to come and like hang something up for me. So I just ordered this set and it's like this pink, gorgeous utility set. I don't know what that's called, but it has like a screwdriver and drills and look how cute. Look at it, so cute. I'm excited. Okay, so we're gonna put them right here.
You stay in the rec room Tuesday nights? Bingo! Maybe you made her uncomfortable. You do have that effect on people.
Hi guys, it is Wednesday morning. There's just home updates in my house right now that I'm like so happy about. Like I absolutely love what's going on in my home. If you're a homeowner or you just live in a place on your own, you know that like putting together that home and decorating and getting it all finished is like never gonna happen. Like you're always gonna be working on it. It's kind of like self-development in a way. You might like it for a little bit and then eventually you find something else that you want to fix or update or change. And I kind of was in a phase like that for the past little while. I'm still in that phase. Like there's still things I want to get and update and all of that. But I'm really happy with just like how it's looking right now. My home is feeling more complete than it ever has. So that's really fun. I learned how to use a drill and how to be a little handyman. I told my dad to come over and help me learn how to use it because I was trying and I was just like really confused, and honestly learning on YouTube how to use it was kind of tricky because they didn't have like an actual video of that specific tool, which I felt like I needed. Also I was just scared that I was gonna put a hole in the wall and it was gonna be wrong. Okay, let's do the home updates. So when we start with the front door, I finally got a big adult girly mat. I had the smallest little mat here. It was creating such a mess at the front with the snow and the salt. So I finally ordered this off Amazon. I've literally had this mat for not even a week and it's so dirty already. So imagine what the floors were looking like. Then here I added these two little hooks because inside of this closet is just not that much room and I have a lot of coats, to be completely honest, for one person. So I got these so that they're just like easily accessible for Miko's little leash and for the coat that I'm wearing most often the past few days or whatever. My little shoes, I would love to get a shoe rack that's also wood because I feel like it would really help elevate the space. In the kitchen, nothing has really changed. I think I showed you guys Miko's new adjustable bowl recently. I also love his slow feeder because that's the only thing that makes him not scarf down his food like an insane animal. I've hung this little art piece, so it's kind of like in the hallway. I also plan to hang something right here on this wall, which I think will be cute from a few POVs, like in my bedroom. Also, when we're in the living room, you can see this area. I showed you guys that I got this little, I think it's like meant to be a nightstand, but I use it as a coffee cart. I need to frame that and hang it properly. That's where we just were standing. Now, if you look over here, nothing's really changed on this side, but I have reorganized my little coffee table a little bit, so it looks like this right now. Over here, I have this little stool that I thrifted recently in my most recent thrift with me, and I keep this as sort of like a console for the TV. So it's like my Nintendo Switch, my little markers for when I do my little coloring books, a little incense, and then some oracle cards. I love this oracle deck, by the way. If you are a spiritual girly and you like that sort of stuff, I would definitely recommend. I got it off Amazon and I love it. It is so sweet, and every single card makes you literally want to like tear up from joy and love. It's just wonderful. Then over here, I hung these all by myself. Okay, that's kind of a lie. My dad helped me with like the 4, and then I wanted to add 2 more after, and so I did that. But I did majority of it myself, and I feel like I know how to actually do it now, so that's really exciting. A lot of these records are from the thrift store, so these 3 are ones that I actually like and listen to. These 3 at the bottom, I bought a couple of years ago when I just started collecting them based off of like the covers. I think they're really pretty, but I do want to add to my collection. I would love to get a Cleo Soul record. I would love to get Tame Impala. I would love to get Kaytranada. Like, I want to get some albums that I actually listen to. Cleo Soul is so hard to find, but I would absolutely love to have her Heavens album. So crossing my fingers that somehow I manifest finding that, because I love it. This is a new piece that I've got recently, and I absolutely adore this. It's looking really weird because these blinds are so bright that it's kind of like picking up weird lighting. My initial thought was I needed to fill up this space because it was just feeling very bare, especially with it without the Christmas tree, which usually goes right here. I wanted to get something for the space. I also didn't want it to be too clunky. Like, I knew I wanted the bottom part to be open so that it still felt like it wasn't taking up too much space and was just like actually adding to the room. And then my other thought was Miko loves to look out the window, and he always sits here on his back legs and tries to look out the window. So I wanted to get something for him to be able to sit on and look out of. So I add a blanket on there and he can like sit on top of it. But because the floor is hardwood and he's a fluffy little guy, it's really hard for him to jump up. So I need to get like a carpet or like a little small area rug so that he can jump up and look outside the window if he's brave enough. Because I literally spent all this money on this thing and you can't even use it. But it's still really cute. And I think I would have gotten it regardless. I have it styled like this right now. I also love it because I have my purse that I can like grab and go. And it kind of adds to the styling of the space, even though it's like really practical to have that there. And then also my perfume that I feel like is my everyday perfume. Right now it's the Jimmy Choo I Want You perfume. I love this scent. And I typically layer my perfume, so that's just one that like I add kind of no matter what I'm wearing. I also like to spray my jackets with it and stuff like that, because in the winter, that's mainly what people are gonna smell on you if you're going outside, is your coat. So spray your coat. I'm really happy. I feel like the space is coming together so pretty and so beautifully. Another thing that I wanna update with the home is I really wanna get rid of these horrifying, disgusting blinds and have like an actual curtain. I just haven't had a chance to get to that yet. So that and the shoe rack are probably what's up next. But I'm always finding new things to add, so don't hold me to that. Well, I'm gonna eat, and thanks for listening.